just quickly, before we get into the video, I have got a picture as like a thumbnail. So the picture that I've got, which is this, that would be my dream car if it existed. It doesn't. It would be cool though, like a Maserati like that. That'd be absolutely insane. That would be my dream car. That the looks of it is just like Batmobile. It's just absolutely crazy. It's a shame that it's someone's basically just come up with it. So like as like a concept design. So let's get on to what my actual dream car is. Let's start the video. So the dream is a Lamborghini Aventador. That's right. So, like I said, it was good with like the 4th place and 3rd place. So 4th is like the Maserati, the closest thing to a Ferrari, and the closest to my 3rd. And then the 3rd's like, oh, I finally got the Ferrari, if I do. And then the 2nd's like the cheapest sort of like Lamborghini you can really get. Maybe it's not. I think it probably is the cheapest actually. But and it's like the closest thing to like the Lamborghini is what I call it, because the Aventador is the king of Lamborghinis, well in my eyes anyway. Maybe you don't agree with that, I'm not sure, but I think it's the king of Lamborghinis. So the Lamborghini Aventador would be the one to eventually aim for. Obviously on my wages, definitely not. But what one would I go for? So this is a tricky one. So everyone says the SVJ is the best one to go for because it's like aggressive, it's like in like a track car, so it's like really good at handling that. But then people say the Automate is the best one because it's like the highest horsepower, like it's the one that's going to be worth the most. It's the one that's basically like driver friendly, I suppose. Like it's not going to be as harsh or as harsh as shifts. So I'm not 100% sure. I would have to test drive both of them. I know the Automate's only got like 10 more horsepower, but still it's more. And plus I do prefer the Automate looks. I don't like the SVJ logo on it. Like if I did get an SVJ, I would literally on day one book it in to get it resprayed just to go over that SVJ. So I hate it. But I'll probably go for the Automate, and I can't remember what the colour is. I mean, you probably have to correct me because I put in the fuckers one right up. But it's a gold. I'm not sure. I think it's like a bronzy gold in a way. I can't remember what the colour is. Is it Olsen something? I have no idea. Oh, thanks, mate. It's my right of way. Every time when it's roundabout. Let me just quickly look up to see what this colour is, and I'll let you know. Right, so I finally found out. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly though. It's Oro Elios, if that's how you pronounce it. Probably not. It's probably like an Italian sort of colour. But it is absolutely lovely, as you'll see in this picture. That is sex on wheels, I tell you. Absolutely stunning. We do actually have one on the island. There's a guy that I see every now and then. I saw him at the petrol station not that long ago, and then I saw him at McDonald's I think last week. So you can see that picture now. So that's my dream car, the Lamborghini Aventador. It doesn't matter what one. I mean, obviously the Ultimate would be like the dream, but they're like 500 grand or something. Paying a lot more money for something that's not much better. I mean, I'll be happy with just the Lamborghini Aventador, like the first one that was, what, 700 horsepower. I know that people say that it wasn't as good, like the shifts was a bit shit. Again, it'll probably be better than what this car is, so it wouldn't really bother me. But they've probably compared them, so if you haven't driven the Ultimate, then you're not missing out, are you? Because you don't know what you're missing out on. And I'll just be happy with it, and you'll be saving yourself loads of money. I mean, you can get an Aventador like the old ones, the first ever Aventadors, for like 150 grand or something. So you save yourself like, you know, I mean obviously for a decent one you're probably looking at 180 grand. But for a decent Ultimate you're looking at over 500 grand. So you're saving yourself, you know, over twice as much for something that's not much better. But anyway, the Ultimate is like the dream, or just a Lamborghini Aventador will do me. But I think they're like 780 horsepower or brake horsepower, whatever one it is. 0 to 60 again, I think it's like 2.9 seconds is what Lamborghini say. Average, I think it's 2.7 average. I think the fastest that someone's done it in is 2.5. So around the 2.5 mark's pretty fucking quick. Well, it is fucking quick. Probably a bit too quick for the roads, but anyway. So that's my lists, my 7 dream car lists. So the dream, the Lamborghini Aventador, I won't say that I would never own, because you can never say never, right? I mean, I might win the lottery. I mean, today I'm going to do the lottery. Will I win? Doubtful. That'd fucking make a video though, wouldn't it? Could you imagine us say I'm going to win it and then I actually do? Most numbers I got on the lottery was about 3 numbers, and I was like, oh, and I think I only won like about £5, but most I won. So if I win the lottery, I'll win the lottery, but that's the only way I'll be able to afford one. So the chances of getting a Lamborghini Aventador are very, very, very slim, but never impossible. As I said, there are people that have won the lottery. I'm not saying that I would ever, but I would never say never. Lamborghini Gallardo, again, they're doable. I mean, that's what you can get them for 70 grand, 75 grand. You can actually get them for about 58 grand if you go for the like the older ones, but I don't like the older ones. They got really weird tail lights and headlights. I don't like it. I'd rather just save up that extra bit and get like the one that I actually want. And then again, if I wanted to get into a Lamborghini Gallardo, and then 58 grand, you can do. So potentially could one day get my second dream car. Not sure if I would ever. I can afford to probably buy one, but it'll just have to sit on the driveway. I wouldn't be able to afford to run it probably, because I think I worked out if I had done it as a daily, because I probably would, and I'm doing like 15,000 miles a year, every 10,000 miles you've got to like allegedly change the clutch. Clutch is very, I don't know on prices. A lot of people say it's 10 grand. Some people say you can do it for about 5 grand. I'm not sure what's true, but you've got to do it every 10,000 miles or around about. Some say 20,000, some say 30,000. I'm not sure what's true. Again, I think you've got to change the discs as well, like the rotors, every 10,000 odd miles. So again, that's quite a lot, especially if they're ceramic. I don't know how much they are, probably about 10 grand, 12 grand just to do the fronts probably. So yeah, I think I worked out, and petrol and everything, because I think it's like 11 miles to the gallon or something. Not much worse than this actually, but there you go. But I think I worked out that in a year, if I wanted to like run it, you're probably looking at easily 40 grand to 50 grand a year to run it. It might not cost that, but I'm just saying that if I'm driving it a lot, I would have to be changing the clutch every year, changing the brake discs every year, changing the tyres every year, the brake pads, then you've got your servicing, you got, if anything goes wrong with it, you've got like an oil leak, you know, God knows how much that is, a fucking Lamborghini. I mean, it'd probably be like 10 grand to do a head gasket, who knows? So you've got to put a bit aside, but easily it will cost me 30 grand, probably minimum a year, I reckon, minimum, but maybe potentially 45 to 50 grand. I think I worked out about 45 grand a year average it would probably cost me, but that's if things go wrong with it, and that's if this 10,000 mile thing is true, and that's if also the clutch changes the price that some people say is £10,000. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Some say you can do it for like 3,000, like as you get the part, and then you pay someone to do it and they can do it for like 2 grand or something. So I think it's about 5 grand. So it might cost half of 50 grand a year, but it's still a lot of money to pay. Even if I did have to pay like 20 grand a year or 25 grand a year, it's still a lot more than what this is. Well, saying that, this cost me 8 grand in the first month, so maybe not. If I could afford this, the Lamborghini would obviously be a lot more, because I don't know about this car. I'm not sure if you've got to change the clutch. Obviously not nowhere near as, 10,000 miles. You've probably got to change it eventually, but it's probably like every, I don't know, 100,000 miles or something. Comment below if you've got a Maserati and you know that you've got to change the clutch quite frequently, and how many miles is it, and how much does it cost you, because I would like to know, just in case it comes to it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. enjoyed the video. I certainly have. I love driving this car so much, probably a bit too much actually, especially with the petrol bills. But I've got to watch what I do now because it's leaking coolant a little bit, so I've got to keep topping it up. So I'm getting it changed. I'm getting it changed. What's the day today? It's Friday, so I'm getting it changed on Monday. It's not going to cost me a lot of money, like £159 to get done, so it's not too sad. And then we'll be golden. Next video will hopefully be the valve delete. So the exhaust valves, I'm getting them taken out, so it should be louder. I should get more horsepower because I've probably lost a lot of horsepower due to it. So that will be the next one. But I've booked it in for the 26th of September, so it's exactly 2 weeks today. So we'll see you for that one.